Okay, so now there is no uh, visible triangle. Now they didn't draw any triangle, so we are expected to construct the triangle. Now this symbol means in triangle ABC. So that means the triangle is ABC. So let me put solution. So you know the triangle did not come with the question. So in triangle ABC, so that means we have triangle ABC. So you can draw it anyhow. So it can be A, B, C. So B, angle B, capital letter B is 40 degrees. So this is 40. Then angle C is 32 degrees. That means that's 32. And small letter B is 8. So small letter B will be here. So we're told to find small letter A and small letter C. Now let's see. Now how do we go about this? Uh, let's find. Okay, let's see what we can find first. So if we write okay, I already know it's sine rule because we are given two angles and one side. So two angles and one side. That's sine rule. If you remember one of the conditions. So forming the sine rule, there's going to be A over sine A is equals to B over sine B is equals to C over sine C. So now we don't know anything about A. We don't know side A. We don't know side A, and we don't know angle A. So we don't know side A, we don't know angle A. But if you observe closely, we know small b, we know big B, we are looking for small c, and we know big C. So although they want us to find A first, but let's find C first. So let's find side C first. So that means the sine rule we are using is B over sine B is equals to C over sine C. So B, that's 8 over sine B, that's sine 40 is equals to small letter C that we are looking for over sine C, that's sine 32. So now let's punch our calculator. So sine 40, always make sure it's in degrees. Sine 40 is 0.6428 to 4 decimal places. Then C over sine 32. Sine 32, that's 0.5299. So now to find C, we can cross multiply. So if we cross multiply, we have 8 times 0.5299 is equals to C times 0.6428. Now we are looking for C, so we can divide both sides by 0.6428. 0.6428. So that means C is, if you multiply, we have 8 times 0.5299, so get 4.2392 over 0.6428. So if we divide that, 0.6428, so the answer is, so let's leave it to one decimal place. So to one decimal place, it is 6.6 centimeters. So we look for Roman figure 2 first. Now how do we find Roman figure 1? Roman figure 1 should be easy. Now we are still going to use sine rule, but we can use knowledge of trigonometry here, that angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equals to 180 degrees. That means if you add all the angles in a triangle, the sum of angles in a triangle, that theorem is very important. Sum of angles in a triangle. The sum of angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. So we want to use that to find angle A. So if we use that knowledge, so we have A plus angle B, that's 40, plus angle C, that's 32, is equals to 180. So A is equals to 180. If these ones go to that side, minus 40 minus 32. So angle A, so if we subtract properly, that's 180 minus 72. So that's 108 degrees. So that means angle A should have the largest angle. Angle A should have the largest side, because the side should be directly proportional to the angle. If you look at this now, this is 40, this is 8. Now when the angle is now 32, we have a less side. The side is now 6.6. So when the angle is now great now, so it should be big side. So using sine rule, can use sine rule because we know everything. We know almost everything. We know almost everything. So we know angle A now. So it's just this one that is left. So you can use combination of any of these two. So using sine rule, we can say A over sine A is equals to B over sine B. So sine angle side A, we are looking for side A over sine 108 is equals to side B, that's 8, over sine B, that's sine 40. So this is A over sine 108. Sine 108 get 0.9511 to 4 decimal place, then 8 over sine 40. We found sine 40 before, that's 0.6428. 0.6428. 6428. Now because I'm trying to save space, I can just make A the subject by just doing partial cross multiplication. So this becomes A is equals to 0.9511 times 8 all over 0.6428. So if we divide, so 0.9511 times 8, so everything divided by 0.6428. So A is approximately, so we left the answer to 1 decimal place there, so approximately 11.8 centimeter. So we found side A and we found side C. Now quickly, let's look at the other question, so we can just take everything once and for all. So let's bring a triangle out from here. So we're told to solve completely triangle ABC. They didn't give us any triangle, so we'll just form the triangle. So triangle ABC. So this is A, B, C. So we're told B is 18. Angle B is 18 degrees. Angle C is 48 degrees. Then small letter B is 12.5 centimeter. Now we're told to solve completely. That means we should look for everything. So that means we'll look for small letter A, we'll look for small letter C. So that was all we did there also. We look for everything. So now, how do we know which rule to apply first before I put that? So we're given two angles, okay, just like the former question, two angles and one side. Two angles and one side. So that means it will be sine rule. So if we are using sine rule, it will be A over sine A is equals to B over sine B is equals to C over sine C. So this is small letter A, this is small letter C. Okay, So now we don't know anything about this yet. So that means we should look for small letter C first. So it's going to be B over sine B is equals to C over sine C. Now small letter B, that's 12.5 over sine angle B, that's 18, is equals to small letter C, that's what we are looking for, over sine 48. So this is 12.5 over sine 18. So let's check that from the calculator. Sine 18 is 0.3090 is equals to C over sine 48. Ensure is always in degrees. Sine 48 is 0.7431. So if we do partial cross multiplication, instead of cross multiplying everything, this one can just multiply this. We have C equals to 0.7431 times 12.5 all over 0.3090. So if we divide this properly, 0.7431 times 12.5 all over 0.3090. So we'll get, this is huge. Okay, so I have to confirm. So we'll get 30.1. But it makes sense because this is 48 degrees, this is 18 degrees. So 18 gives us 12.5. So that means this one should be larger than that 12.5 because the angle has increased. Now to find A, now we need to find angle A. So we use this theorem we used the other time. The sum of angles in a triangle A plus B plus C is equals to 180 degrees. The sum of angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. So this symbol means triangle. So we have A plus B, angle B. Angle B is 18. Angle C is 48, is equals to 180. So we have A is equals to, if all this goes to that side, we have 180 minus 18 minus 48. So angle A, so we have 180 minus 18 minus 48 is 114 degrees. So since we know angle A now, we can use it to find small letter A. So let's use it with B. So therefore using sine rule, we have A over sine A is equals to B over sine B. So small letter A is what we are looking for, over sine 114, that's angle A, is equals to small letter B, that's 12.5 over sine angle B. Angle B is 18. So we have A over sine 114, that's 0.9135. Remember to 4 decimal place. 0.9135 is equals to 12.5 over sine 18. Sine 18 is 0. Okay, we've pressed it before, 0.3090. So if we do partial cross multiplication to make A stand alone, we have A is equals to 0.9135 times 12.5 over 0.3090. So A will be approximately equals to 0.9135 times 12.5 divided by 0.3090. So this is approximately equals to 37.0 centimeter to 1 decimal place. It makes sense because the angle has increased. So we should expect the side to increase. So anytime you are trying to solve triangle problems, whether you are told to find the side or the angles, you use either sine and cosine rule. So the questions we took now, they are questions that are under sine rule. So what you just need to know is to find out which condition the question is satisfying so as to know the rule to apply. So in the next video, we'll see another question that will be dealing with cosine rule.